Hello everyone. So in the previous session we have started periodic and aperiodic signal. We discussed what is periodic signal and what is aperiodic signal. We have also discussed in the previous class that if a discrete time signal is given, then how to check whether the given discrete time signal is periodic or aperiodic. In this particular session, we will solve few of the numericals based on periodicity. Now let us check what type of question generally comes in semester examination as well as in gate examination. Determine whether the given discrete time signals are periodic or aperiodic. If the signal is periodic, specify the fundamental period. So basically we need to check whether the given discrete time signals over here are periodic or aperiodic. Now basically when a signal is periodic, then definitely it has some periodicity, or you can say it has some fundamental period. That particular fundamental period we need to calculate. So the first question is x of n is equal to sine 6 pi n divided by 7 plus 1. Question number 2 is x of n is equal to e to the power j 7 pi n. This is a complex exponential function. Third number is x of n is equal to e to the power j 3 by 5 whole into n plus 1 by 2. This is also a complex exponential function. Fourth number is x of n is equal to 2 cos 2 pi n divided by 3, one cosine function. Then x of n is equal to cos n by 8 minus pi. Then we will solve question number 6. Question number 6 is the combination of two discrete time signals. One is cosine signal, another is sine signal. We have also discussed in the previous class that how to determine the periodicity when two or more signals are combined together. Question number 7 is x of n is equal to cos pi by 8 n square. So if we solve all these numericals, then all the concept of periodic and aperiodic signal will be clear. So let's start. So my first question was x of n is equal to sine 6 pi n upon 7 plus 1. Solution. So let us assume this particular signal is periodic with period capital N. Then we can write x of n plus capital N is equal to sine 6 pi by 7 n plus capital N plus 1. So when a signal is periodic, then x of n plus capital N is always equal to x of n. Now this is x of n plus capital N is equal to sine of 6 pi small n divided by 7 plus 6 pi capital N divided by 7 plus 1. So this is my function. Now what we need to do is that, now as you can see here, this particular sinusoidal function contains three terms: 6 pi small n divided by 7 plus 6 pi capital N divided by 7, and last one is 1. So we need to check which particular term contains capital N. So this particular term contains capital N. Why we are choosing this particular term? Because we need to calculate the fundamental period of the given discrete time signal, and capital N is the fundamental period. So as we discussed in the previous class, 6 pi capital N divided by 7 is equal to omega naught capital N, which is equal to 2 pi into small n. This is 2 pi, this is 3. Now capital N is equal to 7 into small m divided by 3. So I got a relation between fundamental period and the integer small m. Now here, now as we discussed in the previous class that capital N should always be a whole number, or it should be an integer. So we need to choose the value of small m in such a way that capital N is always an integer. So the minimum value of small m, or you can say the minimum integer value of small m for which capital N is an integer, is 3. So I can write for m is equal to 3, capital N is equal to 7. And this is my fundamental period. So I can say this particular signal sine 6 pi n divided by 7 plus 1 is periodic with fundamental period capital N is equal to 7. So I hope this numerical is clear.